Matt, it was a muggy, hot day, but not as warm as I kind of thought it would be.
And, you know, because of those morning storms for the eastern half of the area, it wasn't quite as bad. Now, the western counties were just as hot as we expected. Problem is we don't expect those storms in the morning tomorrow, so not any real hope that we're going to escape a hot Friday. A look over Manhattan, kind of hazy out there. Also hazy, muggy evening in Topeka. 82 with a heat index still of 88. Made it up to a high of 93. While we were at 93, the heat index was above 100 degrees in Topeka, and some of the western counties were at times close to 107, 108 for a heat index. Right now it's still 86 degrees at Junction City, 83 for Emporia, 81 at Holton. Factor in the humidity, 90 for Emporia, 95 at Junction City. It's 10 o'clock at night and feels like 100 degrees still at Salina. Definitely heat around. So we look at future track humidity in the morning, still quite muggy, and it'll hold that way through most of the day, maybe slightly retreating on the level of humidity by 6 o'clock, but until then, just really a muggy day. Now, there is a hope that the drier air will really start to be noticeable by Saturday, at least off and on. Not entirely dry, but drier, noticeably drier. And so lower levels of humidity Saturday as some east winds try to bring in lower humidity for the bulk of the weekend. That'll drive the heat index with the high humidity tomorrow over 100 degrees, perhaps as early as 10 a.m. and between 105 and 110 during the afternoon tomorrow. Hottest over the western and southwestern counties, once again by a couple of degrees. Definitely a hot day on Friday. Now Saturday, because some slightly drier air comes in, look at this, low 90s, some upper 90s around. All in all, a little bit more tolerable. And even though we heat up a little bit more on Sunday, we're still looking like mid to upper 90s for a heat index, so a little bit more takeable, we'll say, for the upcoming weekend. Storm system that formed late yesterday in central Kansas brought us the thunderstorms yesterday evening, and a few more that developed this morning continues to very slowly spiral its way. All those storms actually formed its own system, and that helped to keep us cooler. And as that moves farther and farther away, we do not expect to see a repeat of the storms tomorrow morning. Maybe a couple of clouds around, but a partly cloudy sky tomorrow. Very slight chance by Friday afternoon and evening of some showers and storms. Western counties would have the best chance for that Friday night, and then we're dry again as we head into the daytime on Saturday. 75 for the low tonight. We'll go with a 20% chance of storms tomorrow. Actually a better chance during the night, but 20% for late Friday. High of 96 and a high heat index up to 105 to 110. Low to mid 90s, but not as humid over the weekend. Scattered thunderstorms Monday and Tuesday at 30% chance before some break in the heat toward the middle portion of next week. Well, there's a look from Becky Crawford. No, not the porta potty. They vowed to rebuild, though. They're going to make it through. They will. From Overbrook, 4 inches or more of rain in that part of Osage County this morning. A look from some of the storms off to the east, kind of looking through the clouds there from Mary Beth Reese. Also, the sunrise this morning in Alta Vista by Harvey King. Blooming cactus and all this heat from Cheryl Stuke in Topeka.
Thriving.
Very much so. And then from Pomona Lake, Lorraine Davison's in this photo of a hazy sunset this evening.
That sure does look like a beach. That does not look like Kansas.
It looks tropical, that's for sure.
It does.